Today we meet a teacher who makes sure you will never take food for granted again. He is all about agriculture. Brad Means joins us now.
Dylan Thomas really pulls back the curtain and shows his Burke County middle schoolers where food comes from. It's a multifaceted process, and he explains it all during their 3 years with him. Mr. Thomas is the winner of the Golden Apple Award. Dylan Thomas does a great job of teaching his students how things get from the farm to us. He gives them a real appreciation of what it takes to put a meal on the table.
My biggest goal is for students to understand where their food comes from, that we don't just walk into Walmart or KJ's or the grocery store and it's just there. So we spend 6th, 7th, and 8th grade kind of talking about what growth of food looks like, animal production, stuff like that.
Now, having a strong grasp of agriculture doesn't mean these students have to grow up to be farmers. There are so many opportunities out there.
Social media presence, there's got to be people to run that. Graphic design for packaging of different products. Truck drivers. Without truck drivers, you can't transport the goods to where they need to go.
Farming sure has changed over the years. Mr. Thomas talked to us about some of the more modern practices.
We're able to use drones. Robots. There's a lot of large-scale nurseries who are able to use robots to move the plants throughout the nursery without having workers to do so. Drones to scout the fields. You've got GPSs and different things like that inside of the tractors to help make sure that you're optimizing production.
Good to know as these students move from playing video games to spearheading technology in the agriculture industry. A great career awaits, and the spark is being lit in Dylan Thomas's classroom.
I want to be that person that helps inspire these kids in this generation because I've had so many teachers outside of just ag that have really poured into me, and I think it's just so important for these kids to have that too.
Yeah, I have to tell you, I asked Mr. Thomas what motivated him to teach agriculture instead of a more traditional subject. He says it all started when he was an ag student right there at Burke County Middle School. His teacher, Allie Crockett, was a huge influence, and so was his high school advisor, Dr. Katrina Pollard. If you know a teacher who deserves the Golden Apple Award, please let us know. All you have to do is go to WJBF.com, find the Golden Apple link, and fill out a nomination form.